We all experience pressure either when we're preparing ourselves for a big exam, passing an important interview, playing a big game, or performing in front of people. Learning to perform under pressure is key to success. Hi, the Lonely Buccaneer here. In this video, we're discussing the 2 things you should avoid to reduce pressure, and 5 tips you can apply right away to perform at your best when it matters the most. Ideas inspired by the book Performing Under Pressure by Hendrie Weisinger and J.P. Pawliw-Fry. Let's begin with the 2 things we should avoid. First, avoid magnifying situations. As we know, importance increases pressure, and I noticed that I'm the kind of person that through my imagination, I tend to give too much importance to situations compared to what they really deserve. I end up seeing them as the chance of a lifetime or the only opportunity, and that's how I find myself too attached to the outcome and sometimes become even fearful or anxious. The second things we should avoid are pressure traps, as they are everywhere and sometimes well concealed, like action we might think it's helping but end up being counterproductive. A common one is the support trap. It tends to increase the performer's self-consciousness, which can disrupt the automatic thinking that they've been practicing for. As an example, we can think of someone choking his presentation by going blank when he sees the crowd cheering for him. Another one is the incentive trap. The common example is when a superior says, "Come up with a great idea and I will give you a really big bonus." Unfortunately, studies have found that it can cause the person to shift his focus from the task to the consequence of failing, and that's why incentives are usually a bad motivation. Finally, the competition trap. Not all competition are bad, as it can help increase motivation, force people to adapt and get better over time. But framing our mindset to win at all costs is. Thinking that way can become unhealthy to a point that it approaches aggression or push people to become unethical. Now, let's get to the 5 tips that can help you navigate those traps and prevent magnification. Tip 1. Build confidence. Confidence is a pillar to our personality and affects all aspects of our life. Whether we have experienced failure in the past or not, we have to recognize that today is a new day and this is a new opportunity. To build confidence, we have to recall ourselves performing at our best and visualize ourselves doing it over and over again. Then, we have to recognize that we're worthy by acknowledging that we have or will acquire what it takes to reach our goal. And foremost, remember to talk to yourself in a positive way to reduce fear and anxiety. But personally, for me, exercising has been a great way to reduce both pressure and build confidence. Tip 2. Focus on what we can control. When we feel pressure, it's easy to imagine all kinds of situation and outcome. Of course, we should prepare ourselves for some situations. As an example, it would be wise to anticipate that something might go wrong during a presentation. But there is only so much we can control. That's why we should focus most of our energy on practice, whether in front of a television to replicate the noise or in front of friends to replicate the pressure. So concentrate on nailing the mechanics of the performance. Tip 3. Create a pre-routine. A pre-routine is not just applicable in sport. It can help distract us just enough before the performance to prevent over-analyzing the situation, which can lead to increased anxiety. A trick to instantly increase your confidence is to strike a power pose by standing feet apart, chest out, chin held high just before the event. To create your own pre-routine, think about something short that can be done prior to high-pressure moment. A part of it should include visualization, and the other part, some ballistic movement or focus on breathing while listening to your favorite music. Tip 4. Enjoy the moment. During the performance, clear ahead. What was done or should have been done is done. Just remember that you worked hard enough for this moment, so embrace the pressure and enjoy it by tuning in into your senses, by asking yourself, what does my breath feel like? What do I see right now? What do I hear right now? And just have fun. Tip 5. Slow down. In high pressure moment, our thinking tend to speed up, causing us to misinterpret situation, not consider data, or jump quickly to conclusion. By slowing down our thoughts and challenge the validity of how we talk to ourselves, we often realize that our thoughts are distorted. And if we can, a great way to change the optic of any situation is to take a little break and go for a walk. But for important decisions, we shouldn't be afraid to apply the 24 hours rule, to sleep on it, think it over, and only take a decision the day after. Let's recap. Pressure affects us all. In those situations, we tend to magnify and fall into pressure traps. Fortunately, we can learn to navigate those traps if we build confidence, anticipate what can happen while focused mostly on what we can control. Then, creating a pre-routine is great to reduce pressure just before the event. And during the event, enjoy every bit of it. And finally, don't be afraid to slow down. Think it over. And if you have to make an important decision, sleep on it. The verdict. The book was a fun and light read. It acts as a good reminder to stay confident, be optimist, be enthusiastic, and stay persistent in what we do. So if you want more insight, please check it out. As always, if you like the video, please subscribe and like for more ideas every week. And I hope I brought you one step closer to your brighter self.